feathered friend. I pray this missive finds you well. We are still on an expedition to the land of the South. To my dearest befeathered friend, I pray this missive finds thee well. We are still on an expedition to the land of the South. The air is most humid and oppressive. There are times where the mere act of breathing is as though one were standing in the bottom of a stockpot filled with a local favorite meal called gumbo. But we have not yet given up hope. Nay, we have even acclimated somewhat with the local culture, and they do not yet suspect that we are not among their variety of normal. As it has been many months since our last correspondence, so I have enclosed with this package some trinkets made by the local artisans. Many of them are truly custom works, and the like cannot be found anywhere else in the world. But you should find within this very package not only a number equal to 4 companies of urban mechs of various flavor, as well as an entire company of humorous little mechs roller skating on tanks. There are as well several other trinkets enclosed for your amusement. It is my dearest hope that you shall find these items to your liking, and that they may bring you some modicum of cheer, if not outright mirth. Dictated but not read, Walter Fell, ISN, proprietor. Click.
Welcome to the new MARIK Workshop. This segment of the WBPL 76 is brought to you by the Night Owl Association, along with the Bear Digs Company and viewers like you. Why are you here?
Factory core, online. Automatic assembly, online. Old oil manufacturing cauldrons, online. Mech manufacturing facility, new MARIK Workshop, operational. Dispensing corn, now.
Ooh, woo.
Why are you here? I have to enlarge bigness.
Power of chat compels you.
That was a professional sheep wrangling.
Ooh, but angry.
Grumble about things.
I just hit myself in the balls with an iPhone. What the fuck is my meat jiggler?
I would so download Pete.
Very important announcement for you. Free Corn Thursday.
Please don't do that anymore.
That unholy abomination of Yuletide terror.
You dare not defy their will.
Ooh, woo, the grundle.
Tactical booty George.
Because it squints!
Corn and honey butter biscuits.
The f is Free Corn Thursday? So anyway, like I was saying, I don't understand why the gel needs to come in a 50-pack. I mean, yeah, it's designed for some kind of outdoor toilet, but I've never needed to take 50 dumps in one day. But it is free shipping, though. So, I mean, is it better value for money to get 50, or is 25 enough? I mean,
It's a bulk discount. You don't get bulk discount without bulk. You don't get half bulk discount. You don't get full bulk discount without bulk. Look, we don't even have bulk in here tonight.
that's true. But okay, what about the Jettle? Does that help? I feel like this is part of the premium camping experience, but it looks like
I don't
the
even know what a
bastard-
Jettle is.
I
Don't show me a
either.
picture.
It looks halfway between wineskin and one of those fancy electronic push-button door openers.
See, I'll show you bulk for one, but for two, have you ever considered that maybe, just maybe, it's not because you're taking 50 shits in a day, it's because you got a family of like, I don't know, 10
They
people
can buy their
who have
own. This
all
is
had
my
Taco
Amazon
Hell.
Prime subscription.
Oh, well, you know what? Clearly you don't have a family then.
Wait, do they offer a subscription option? One moment,
No,
I must
what
click on this.
What Squick is telling us right now, indirectly, is he doesn't give a crap.
Well, I mean, clearly,
wow.
clearly, and that was bad.
Bad news,
I have
guys.
a follow
It
up.
was bad on purpose.
Yes,
bad news.
it's.
How much of this is one ply?
No, this is just a gel. So this is like
One
a
ply
robot
gel.
pooping in the toilet after you're done.
Heard of
And there
hard
is no
gel.
subscribe
Now
and
there's
save option.
poo
Wait,
gel.
so what does this gel do?
I don't know. It just says Poozy 25 or 50 packs, 2.2 pound poo urine powder for camping outdoor recreation portable toilet absorbent gel.
Oh,
They
it's
have
chemical
a store.
toilet
I'm clicking
stuff.
on it.
So I have
Oh,
some
it-
stuff here from last week that people sent me
Oh.
we didn't get to go over.
Brandon,
Why
thank
is it
you for
lime
the sub-
flavored?
Oh my god, it's fucking camping kitty litter for people.
Yep.
I think so. I don't know. They also show a clothes washer and a dishwasher. And
Squick is officially uninvited
I'm-
to Thanksgiving.
I'm closing this tab. Wait, you're telling me
Please.
that, like, if I show up for Thanksgiving and I wind up dunking the turkey in Jell-O, like, that's gonna ruin it?
I mean,
A
it
little?
hasn't before. I know that there are people in Wisconsin that have done it, but I didn't eat it.
I would-
Yes, the
I would like-
Wisconsin jiggle turkey.
I would like to call a temporary hold and direct Squick to read the last post by Vectron in chat.
The number of beans the Teres could eat in a single bite is a matter of imagination and storytelling, as Dungeons & Dragons gameplay typically focuses on narrative and role-playing rather than specific numeric... Okay, it's wrong. Nope.
Depends
Nope.
on edition.
Roll a 20, see how good you're eating.
But
Depends on
it's the
edition.
Tarask, so
Numerical
So-
values for mundane actions like eating, the Tarask is often portrayed as a creature of immense size and hunger, so you can use your creativity to describe its appetite as voracious. In a role-playing scenario, the number of beans it could consume in one bite would be you.
Would be
So,
uh.
I
I'm
do
gonna
have
roll a
beam.
1d20 to convince Squick that he's wrong about being wrong. Right, whatever.
So I do want to point something out.
I got a 7.
And Parallax, you'll know this name too, but Hexual Chocolate did point out that it soaks up urine into a gel that you take home and bake into lemon meringue pies.
Ooh.
Oh, that's.
Let's see what
that's
happens when I roll a
probably
d20. You know, Hal, I think you gave me this
I got a
d20
7.
like 15 years ago. Let's see what it rolls for.
Which one is it?
Oh, it's green
Mr.
and black. No, this die is still shit. It rolled a 2. The Trask ate like a can of beans.
I rolled a
but
7.
is it
I
the
can't
number 10
convince
can?
Squick
Because I went
to stop
shopping.
talking about Tarrasque food.
But with,
hold
with
up,
the
hold-
Tarrasque, is a can a normal can, or I mean, like a 50-gallon or 55-gallon drum is like a can to the Tarrasque, so that's still
No,
a
I
lot
mean,
of beans.
Hold up, because
55-gallon
important
drum is
point here.
metal, therefore technically still a can.
So
No,
Rainbow
I would-
sent us a whole bunch of stuff he's referring to as Cthulhu tech.
Okay, that's
should
cool.
we
But we're
say
talking
hi
about the
and inter-
Tarrasque and the cans.
Should
we
we
should
say
interact with Chad at some point. Hi
I mean, we
guys,
probably
how are
should.
y'all?
But
Say
I just
again.
want to point out that a number 10 can of Chef Boyardee is just north of $100. And that's insane.
That seems like a lot of low
Like,
quality pasta dinner.
That's a lot of low quality sodium. I gotta
All right,
tell you.
redeems, pet, water break, stretch. Let's introduce
Stretch.
ourselves.
Parallax of the Black Britches Brigade.
This is Halzakar of the Black Pants Legion.
I am Mad Ducks, and I am here, and I know exactly what I am doing.
Hello, I am Squick. I do not. And yeah, no, I know Chef Boyardee is cheap. You can get a shitload
Right back
of
to
small
it. We
cans
have but
for
one more, but there was another that we may have
They were all
hijacked.
deceived.
For there was-
Hello, it is I, and I need an adult.
I am an adult.
We did
Oh,
not let
God.
him leave.
Yeah,
I even messaged his wife.
Who, by the way, I saw
Ow.
Night Owl gave a sub, so
Yes, Night Owl. Thank you for giving subs to Lady Red and to Hexual Chocolate.
it's
and
weird,
the bits
like-
coming in from Vectron and Night Owl.
we didn't even offer her anything, and she just tied him to a chair and put him in front of his microphone.
I did ask her to
I
perform
really
violence,
have to
though.
pee.
Well,
Well, that sounds like a you problem, friend. Fortunately, I found this gel product on Amazon.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
oh, we started at the bottom with a shovel, didn't we?
Now we're
Oh,
here.
yes.
Oh,
Ah,
man.
yes.
Maze
Hey.
Hughes sent us a big pig house from Minecraft. It appears to be a house that is also a pig.
That is a
The
big
house made of bacon.
If you're
Also,
not
it's a
bringing
big
home
pig.
the bacon,
You could be a big pig too. Hey!
we're already damaging Aiden's sanity.
and Vectron's gifting a sub too. Thank you, Vectron.
Oh,
And-
also, we appear to have. I know Pharisee said he was going to be in chat. We've got. I know I saw Gummy and Diggs in here too. So happy birthday, Diggs.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday. Yes.
Happy
Also-
birthdays.
Mr. Magical Bear Adventure, I must sadly inform you that this isn't a different person. This is still normal me, just over caffeinated and perhaps dialed to 11. But
I mean, this
Like
is not
this.
the most manic I've seen you.
oh, that's concern. Oh, I forgot to drink the liquid. One
Hey,
moment.
look, Morgana got us a trailer, and it's ballin'.
Oh, look, we got a trailer, guys. We got a place to live.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
you
it
know
tastes like powdered water.
You know what it's better than? It's better than a van down by the river.
I don't know.
What if it's a trailer down by the river?
It could be. It's probably going to get flooded then.
Well,
That thing
it's
looks
Oh, yeah.
rusty as fuck. I love it.
It's great,
Yes,
isn't it? Like
indeed.
Yeah.
haircuts and heroin. Ask inside.
You know, each one of those steps is going to be a slightly different shape and just squeak all to hell.
wait.
Can
If it's
are you just
is-
going to skate past the sign?
no, thank you for
Well, I'm not
subscribing,
stopping for
DJ
it. That place is
Styles.
scary.
So,
If it's haircuts and heroin, is this a modern day Sweeney Todd?
yes.
I was
Well, I
afraid
mean-
of that.
Either way, they do good cuts.
Additionally, DJ Styles is used to having brain damage for a living. I know this because he works with me.
And the brain damage.
So it's not so much experiences that he's had at work as much as it's been being around you.
Yes.
I mean, he's just ducking through it.
Hey, I wanna hit two things real quick. I want to hit two things, and
Okay, that's good. You got two hands.
No. This is important. I really want to do this real quick. We got submissions from first time submissions from two viewers. So this was from Ghost of Crisis, who said, I believe they said that this was their first time painting minis, and if that's the case, they did a phenomenal job.
They did.
Ooh,
yeah.
No,
how's a car? You got to
nice.
measure up to that now.
It has a wonderful late 80s, early 90s vibe to it.
And I'm thinking that at least, some of these...
Wait, that's from Clan Purple Snake.
Some of these are prints, and I know you can tell that because, like, these two tanks down here are different, and, like, the plane. But also, there's a Skull Irby.
It's not Clan Purple Snake. That's Clan Plump Helmet.
Wait, isn't Purple Snake a flavor of Gatorade?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can make this worse.
Clan Purple Trank.
Okay, other one. I got an email from, and I'm going to go by what their email was called. They didn't send me a screen name, but this was New Strong Draft Concepts. And this was labeled as Bubba J's Macro Golf Course.
Yes!
Oh, you mean 100-foot robot golf?
That's Mar 4 in chat.
Thank you, Mar.
Mar, next time send me a screen name with it.
Mar is also, I believe, Mar's working on rules for mech golf.
Yes.
I recognize those prints, by the way. Those are some really nice quality prints as far as the
those are
Hex Tech
Thunderheads,
stuff
aren't they?
Yeah, those are Hex Tech, and those are really nice. We use those where I play as well.
Thunderhead
Really
does
stuff.
amazing work and also has minis available on Thingiverse and on his own website if you were interested.
Hey, Para.
Hi.
Joe Kerr has asked that if you would go over the rules for submitting again. And then Night Owl just went, oh my God.
Oh, good Lord. God,
Night Owl.
Christ, Night Owl.
Night Owl, that's 50. That's 50. Okay? That is 50.
Jesus
I'm not reading all those.
I want to ask a question. How the fuck did that not start a hype train? And I know the answer is hype trains are from bits, but Jesus H. Christmas.
Wait. I've got a thing for this.
Okay.
I've got...
He's got a thing.
There we go.
Sweet sword. Yeah.
You know that's fair, yes.
Sweet Christopher, Massachusetts. What are you doing, man?
By Zorg's flaming back hair. No, wait.
And that Vectron's been like 8,000 bits. We're going to get this going.
Hairy balls of the gods.
So speaking
Metal
of
Gear.
testicular
Metal
swinging, I do have a train outside singing up a storm with its bugler.
Arachnad also sent us some second Canopian cuirassiers. So we'll go through those two.
Cuirassiers?
Yes.
I do like that the Canopians use pastels for their mechs.
I mean, they don't care.
They don't. I'm just saying I like
I mean,
it.
it's just a relaxing color to look at.
They're
They're spending more time looking at these than anyone else.
I like the Exterminator here. And like all of the mechs are painted very well. But there's
They
something
are.
about the Exterminator that it seems like it should aesthetically, it really should look like shit, and somehow it doesn't. And I haven't figured that out yet.
Because it's the Dr. Livesey mech.
I don't know what that
You know,
means.
this now makes me sad that I have not yet submitted the meth weasels for you guys.
Well, I mean, this is entirely your fault. I mean, this is...
It is.
For those of you playing at home, if you wanted to submit
train-
something to the new MARIK workshop, we're at a level 5 hype train. What the fuck
Jesus.
happened?
Look, have you ever been at a subway station and you're just hanging out there and maybe you're getting a sandwich because you got to be somewhere in 30 minutes, but the train only runs every 15. And suddenly 400 forklifts blow through the wall, dragging a steam engine behind them as it goes toot, toot, deafening everyone in the vicinity? Because I think we just experienced that.
Squick,
You know
I've
what?
ridden the metro in D.C. twice and otherwise have lived in Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Texas. No, I've never been in a subway station.
Okay, so basically it's like Ohio, but much smaller, and also indoors, unlike the outdoors in Ohio, which are
I was in
substantial.
very outdoor Ohio. I was in the most haunted fucking place in existence in Ohio. So
Yes, so it is like that.
What's
in that
up?
it is
Thank you for
also
gifting.
definitely haunted.
Night Owl,
God.
thank you for gifting.
Oh god.
Jesus.
God.
What the fuck? That's
What are you
100.
doing, Night Owl?
Merciful Christ on a unicycle.
I think that. Okay. Let me ask real quick. Because Warlax couldn't be with us tonight. Diggs, you were here. Squick, you were here the other night when Warlax was. We're already 75% of the way to the next level. What the fuck is going on?
I don't
Are
understand.
people getting gift subs that don't know we exist.
I
The president
appreciate
of the moon, the Moon Kaiser, has a sub now.
Somebody was
Moon Kaiser.
Warlax was telling us that they had beaten a record this week on submissions, and I think Night Owl just single-handedly annihilated it.
Thank you for following Hexual.
Yeah, I mean, A.
Oh my god.
Super
There's
thanks.
so many dings.
B.
There are.
Like, again, we're gonna ask the standard. Like,
why
you
are you
right,
here?
man? Like everything we want to. We appreciate you, and we appreciate you throwing these things at us. But we want to make sure we're not like taking cool stuff out of your wallet.
I don't understand.
Please get rid of that. And Night Owl, I want you to make sure that you're fed and housed properly, because get that thing away.
Did that just say 100 subs? That can't have been right.
That
I
was,
didn't know that
it
was an
legitimately said 100 subs.
Good
He
one.
legitimately
No,
dropped
hang
that
on.
shit.
Let me. I
Hang
have to
it
do
up,
this
boys.
properly.
We're never topping this. Like we're
I have
half
to
an
do
hour
this
in.
properly.
Like
I have to wait. I have to do this properly. It's not 100. It's 100 subs.
100.
100
That's a lot of submarines.
100.
Wish.com Okie mascot. Yeah, that's about right.
Hey, Samurai, I appreciate you putting a name on that, Samurai, because if you can name it, you can tame it. So thank you.
Oh, you better hope you're right.
oh fuck, he just dropped another 50. What
Did
the
Night
fuck?
Owl?
Night Owl.
Night Owl.
That's
Night
200
Owl.
total tonight.
Did you
Guys, this
did
calls
you
for more cowboy.
add up everything I sent you, and you're trying to outdo me?
Night, I have to ask, my dude, are you okay? Are
Night
you
Owl.
okay? Because you're giving away a lot of stuff here.
Night Owl,
Jesus.
could
Take
I
care of yourself
recommend?
too, Night Owl.
Can I recommend you take up a less expensive hobby, like I don't know, antique guns or heroin? Don't take up heroin.
Warhammer. 40K.
Please,
He could
please.
take up 40K.
Oh,
He'll
God.
never afford
Well,
it.
No.
No, that's not less expensive.
That's probably worse.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I'd rather have us have the money than GW.
That's
but,
fair.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
that's okay.
Night Owl, as always, thank you very much.
Yeah, we certainly do
This
appreciate
episode
it.
brought to you by the Night Owl Foundation and Mass
Very
Confusion.
fucking thoroughly brought to you by the Night Owl Foundation.
So we have
And
to name the
Mass
gym
Confusion.
after him. I think that's the rule.
Assuredly mass confusion. Okay.
Hey.
Okay. So to try to get
I
something.
guarantee I am mass confused. Oh, wait, Night Owl said he quit 40K years ago. That's where all the money came from.
That would do it.
That's pretty
That'll
good.
do it, yeah.
Hey, Dux, what's this?
Okay, I'll tell you when it load. It no load. Ah, yes. You played the audio clip earlier.
did.
To my dear befed of
Wait, no, you can't dramatically read your own letter.
Hal.
He
Okay,
already
no,
did. It was in the intro.
Yeah,
So
no, that
I-
could have been anyone.
Oh, good
I
God. Aiden,
volunteer.
you are
I will
in
read.
the room. What are you doing?
What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on.
Well, fuck, none of the rest of us do either.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm
was
reading the
going to
letter.
volunteer
Mine
to
now.
read the letter, but okay.
Okay,
God,
Aiden
I'm
reads the
scared.
letter.
I'm
Aiden gave us
scared.
money. He reads the letter. Sorry, Hal.
No, it's okay. That's a win.
I didn't read the letter, but ham it up like full ham, all the cholesterol. Do
Oh
it.
yeah, 100% turbo ham.
Turbo ham. Oh God. The. Oh geez. The pork obelisk is what we request. Gotcha.
Yeah, like take the full ham and then put it on one of those Euro roundy machines and then like pump in 1,000 volts so it spins faster than the moon.
And then proceed to put your teeth on it and just carve it off your
What?
teeth.
No, that's why they make lathes.
Straight. No. Just carve it off with your teeth, straight down the food pipe.
Read
It's
the
like
thing. We might
wrap
get
it-
to painting tonight.
Yeah. To my dear feathered friend, I pray this missive finds thee well. We are still on an expedition to the land of the South. The
This is
air
almost
is
better
most
than mine.
humid and oppressive. There are times where the mere act of breathing is as though one were standing in the bottom of a stock pot filled with a local favorite meal called gumbo. But we have not yet given up hope. Nay, we have even acclimated somewhat to the local culture here, and they do not yet suspect that we are not among their variety of normal. As it has been many months since our last correspondence, so I have enclosed with this packet some trinkets made by the local artisans. Many of them are truly custom works, and the like cannot be found anywhere else in the world. You should find within this very package not only a number equal to 4 companies of urban mechs of various flavor, as well as an entire company of humorous little mechs roller skating on tanks. There are, as well, several other trinkets enclosed for your amusement. It is my dearest hope that you will find these items to your liking, and that they may bring you some modicum of cheer, if not outright mirth. Dictated, but not read. Quack. Walter Fowle, ISSN, proprietor.
I would
Hey,
very,
guys.
I would very quickly like to just say, I sent Diggs a question asking him what the fuck was going on, and the first answer I got from him was, "I need an adult and an accountant."
I just want to take a moment to own up and admit something. I have been just drastically out-southerned by Iden.
Now, to be
Just
fair,
now.
through
Hey,
that
wait,
whole thing,
you get a golf clap, Iden?
I was running my thumbs up and down behind my imaginary suspenders the whole time.
I say,
I say, my dear befeathered friend there.
Now,
Oh
now
my
I
God.
say, my dear befeathered friend.
Chicken Hawk.
Hype
Movie-
train almost to level 9.
What? It goes to 9?
Wow.
That
Okay,
number
Ducks.
big.
What's this? What's this, Ducks?
Oh, okay, all right. If you put these images in
I
order,
did.
then I brain not yes, no.
Relatable.
I was left unsupervised for like 5 whole minutes, and I doodled a rotunda with a flea writing on it, and there was a to-do list. And number 10 was get distracted and doodle, and then the doodle, and then Monkey Biz, who's probably in the comments somewhere. Monkey Biz. Oh
Biz
wow, there's
Monkey.
more.
Yep.
The Biz Monkey.
Thank you, Atamu.
Demonic.
Thank you. Monkey Biz took the doodle and he made the line art. And then somebody, some
I have no
weirdo
idea who.
named Parallax made a model for me. And the time from the doodle to the line art to the 3D model being sent to me was 8 hours and 12 minutes.
Jesus.
And-
That is some Fleas of Hazard stuff right there.
Them fleas better stop flapping their arms or get them some jump jets.
Well,
And,
it can't be Fleas of Hazard because that's a
I-
rotunda, and it don't go that
3D
fast.
printed that and a couple of very normal tanks, as you can see on the screen
Very
now.
normal tanks.
Very normal
100%
tanks.
No idea where those came from either.
I think the
Uh,
one on the left is an armored core build.
Probably is. So I 3D printed that. Now I did paint that one. It was just kind of roughed in. I never finished it because if you
Oh my god.
noticed the little
Do
leather
a
hat
kick flip.
and the boots, and the person at the local print shop traded me a print for that. So in exchange for that, I've got this, which you see on the screen now, which is a print of an Archer's Goodbye. painted by Lichter. So combine that with the fact that I may have gotten slightly carried away and sent Night Owl more urban mechs than I
Jesus
planned
Christ.
And thank you so
I-
much, Vectron.
I just want to
Um,
make a point here real quick. Last thing that Night Owl just sent us, 100 bits, and I like how the on-screen notifications go
to go
brrrr.
So
it just keeps going.
I'm just gonna say it though. You can tell that flea is not from the good old state of Texas because
No,
that
that-
hat is far too small.
That's
That flea
Alabama.
is, he's from Hazard County, Georgia. I tell you, I can
Hazard.
tell you that because my name here is Boss Hog, and I own this county.
Wait a minute. Are you allowed to hide like the Beagle active probe under the Dimmadome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
May as well.
I just want to make a note here that on the note of the Dukes of Hazzard, both Hal and I are Dukes of Hazzard. So,
All I'm gonna say is, no, you don't hide a Beagle active probe under the Digsdale Dimmadome. What you do, my good man, my good gentleman,
my good
is-
sir.
my good sir, what you do is that 10-gallon hat that you put on that little flea right there actually happens to be the AMS. The top pops off and the little gun comes out and goes.
So many
All right,
And
first
just
of
like
all,
that,
stretch.
bits.
Second of
you
all,
made a sale.
how long is it before this rotunda with a flea writing on it gets sent to regular car reviews?
Max.
Mix, 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 mix,
Okay.
mix, 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 mix.
Shooting
And-
clanners!
Wait,
Mix!
hold
Mix!
up.
Mix! Mix!
I've got an important question.
I've got an important
given
answer.
that
Let's see if they
accent-
match.
Yeah, given that accent and the subject matter currently on screen, does that make it a Tex-Mex accent?
Boo. Boo. we
so-
don't have him in here, so no, it doesn't.
And-
Also,
very good.
As you
On-
see on the screen now, I absolutely did not get caught up in my enthusiasm and print urban mechs until I ran out of resin.
Yeah, it's cool. They were printed
I
on
see
Mars.
this. Also,
Mars 2.
on the sub-
Mars 2P.
on the subject of printed mechs, by the way, Hells,
Yep.
I'm going to need deets at some point because I have a charger with the steel chair with your name on it that is going to
Oh,
get
my
painted
dear
in the near
sweet Lord.
future.
All right.
Also, on the note of printed minis, I did this week. So for those of you that were here last week, I did start a Cults 3D page. So I added 2.5 mechs to it over the weekend. So this
What
is
constitutes half a mech?
a variant.
Ah,
Okay,
okay.
so
Left half or right half?
Also,
middle half.
the urban mech tank, the urban tank.
I do not have the rights to sell Urban Tech. However, this is, I believe I labeled it on Cults as the Ska Stout, I think, or the Scout
like how-
Stout.
I
The
do like
Ost
how
Scout?
this mech is looks like it's running in the Mech Olympics.
Well, that's its whole thing. That is the little. How do I describe this? Because I've been playing a fair amount of BTA. The Oz Scout is that little roundy fucker that refuses to die and just keeps like roundhousing you because you're surrounded by more dangerous mechs. So you can't turn around and just smack it because technically it's the lesser evil. But my God, is it annoying!
Now, that said, it's punching you because that's basically the only option it's got, because otherwise it has one medium laser, and somehow that's not the least armed option.
Oh yeah, there's the version that has only a tag.
Yeah.
What's it gonna do? Microwave you to death?
Yeah.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when tag comes? Nope, that doesn't work.
What
See?
it's going to do is just be, hey guys,
Hey,
Now,
over
this
there.
is this is the giant ocean bird mech.
Giant
Good
ocean
call.
burb.
Hey, Squick.
Now,
Do the math for me again. How do 4 locusts combine fire?
Diagonally.
Diagonally. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot of focus fire.
So real quick, Mad Ducks, what is this?
that is
A condiment dispenser.
hold on.
It
It
is a
hurts to
part of
say
the
this.
Draconis
It-
Combine mustard soldiery.
It
Guys, this
it
has been
hurts me
Aiden.
to
He
say
will
these words.
never be back again.
Yeah, there it goes.
It hurts me to say these words, but that is an albatross. The single most hated mech in my entire household, because I'm the only mech guy. I hate the albatross. I hate the albatross with an almost unholy passion. And Parallax said, "Hey, I want your opinion," and I knew it was coming. And he is making an albatross, and he wanted one, my opinion, because if he could make one that I didn't hate.
That was the
doing
bar.
pretty
That
good.
was the whole bar.
And the one you see on the screen is the second best version that you're going to find of the albatross in the known world today.
What's the best version?
The best version is the one that you made so that I would hate it less, specifically the Terror Bird variant, as you called it, and you put a hat on it for me.
Yes, the version I sent to you had a hat, although the version I sent to you did not have the tag laser on its head. That was a later edition.
I like how the beak is smiling on this albatross.
Well,
it's
I mean,
happy albatross.
It's
Ducks,
just happy to be there.
Ducks, why might this thing be smiling? Might it be smiling because it has 16.5 tons of armor?
I'm going to be honest, that's a good reason. I always hate even more the fact that the Albatross doesn't even have the decency to be an all-around bad mech. It's just a mech that doesn't do anything well.
But what about this? What about the Terror Bird? What is the Terror Bird?
The Terror Bird. Click it over.
I did. It's up.
Got it loaded.
It's up.
The two dual heavy PPCs. The Terror Bird has 2 heavy PPCs for Screw That Guy in particular, and medium lasers. And mine has a hat.
No, sir. Those are medium pulse lasers.
Pulse lasers.
And a tag.
It pulses. And yeah.
Giggity.
That is you've managed to make an albatross that is what an albatross should have been in the first place. So you know what? You get a golf clap as well. You made an albatross. You made an albatross that I don't despise to the very core of my being.
Now that said, I haven't sold one yet, but I made it. And okay, real quick, I want to say
he lists this for sale. Everyone go pick one up just to make him suffer.
Now, here's the thing. You haven't sold one yet because Grimos just bought it.
Oh, well, there we go. Now, I do want to say real quick, for those of you, and I'm going to assume someone out there likes the original art for the Albatross, there are literally 3 Albatrosses available on Cults that are all based on the original art. I'm not telling you that if you like those, you're wrong. I'm saying I set out to make it less fucking silly.
You mean the original Albatross art where you cannot see? Like the pilot is blind?
Yeah. Now, by the way, that wouldn't piss me off half as much if it had the cowl quirk, which it does not. So
which is the whole point of the Albatross.
No fucking purpose.
But what do I know?
Vectron, how well does it print on FDM? If you make it big enough, I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't have an FDM printer. I can't answer that.
What the fuck? It doesn't have any quirks.
It does. It does have a couple. Oh, shit. That's still there.
Oh, wait. No, it does. Sorry. I was misreading. Improved targeting, long range, and easy to maintain.
Easy to maintain.
Okay, I'm breaking in here because we've got a couple of questions in chat and a fresh demand from me. We need to figure out how to make a channel reward where people can just summon the cowboy. Also,
oh Lord, no,
Desk Ruben.
No.
The unfortunate truth is I don't know because I was lazy and I just downloaded the pack from the person who put it together.
What was the
and
question?
Right now, with the release of the new update for MechWarrior 5, all of the mods are deep in flux.
That is, yeah, they're in flux. However, Cold Dog has been working diligently to have an updated mod pack.
Oh, very good. Do we have a public link to that?
Not that I'm aware of, but like you said, he's had like 3 or 4 updates of it today.
Yeah. So any list I give you right now,
give it some time.
Yeah, just wait a little bit.
Give it a couple weeks to settle out.
So, real quick, this is the Albatross twice. This model's a little big. I'm trying to scale it appropriately. I'm thinking 55, maybe 65 millimeters. I don't remember. But this is the one that I've got. This is the Terror Bird that I printed before I got the tag laser on it that I forgot about. The build came before the model, so it's entirely my fault I missed the tag. This is a slightly imperfect print. This medium pulse laser did not quite turn out. But I was going to paint that one and then I dropped it.
Oh, no.
There you are.
He's fine. He's a 95-ton mech. He's fine.
We are off to a terrific stop because we are almost halfway through the time slot, and we're just now getting.
We're not off to a terrific stop because apparently we just made all the fucking money tonight. I don't know. I'm not responsible for this.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
We really appreciate our viewers, and I'm sorry, but we are usually very confused.
Urban Camo. No. Wait. After tonight, I'm asking Night Owl. Night Owl, what color do you want this base Albatross to be?
Okay, Bizmonkey, you need more than a hole for a medium laser. Otherwise, like, I'm not saying there would be a new realm of deep periphery problems, but if you can just, like, I cast medium pulse laser through the power of Taco Bell. Then
Battleship Gray, done.
Just dunk it.
Okay. I've got some. I have some Vallejo Air Ocean Gray, so we'll start there. We'll start with Ocean Gray. We'll just get a
okay. What does it taste like, though?
Isn't that
acrylic
cranberry juice?
Yeah.
Ocean Gray cranberry juice?
Ocean Gray cranberry juice. I wouldn't suggest that one. I think it's a great value brand.
No, that would be kind of amazing. I can't think of a gray beverage, and I want one.
So the thing about Ocean Gray is that's what they keep in the storeroom for too long.
Okay, you know, if you're colorblind enough, lots of drinks are gray.
It's true.
That's true.
Most of the drinks Tex has ever had are gray.
That is, tragic but true. Yes.
No, it's fine. It means he likes the fancy tea.
Well, no, I'm more just talking about, you know,
Earl Grey tea.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm
talking about. Earl Grey. Yes.
I put it down, but I did catch it.
So if we're talking about drinks, I have to admit something.
You've been drinking the alcoholic Mountain Dew and you're addicted?
No, I am not that far gone. I would be mixed.
There's alcoholic Mountain Dew now.
There's alcoholic Baja Blast.
Wow, yes.
Alcoholic Baja Blast, which means there's going to be dead frat boys everywhere.
I was going to say, like,
that
isn't
drink
Mountain
right there
Dew...
is an affront against nature.
Isn't Mountain Dew just another term for moonshine? Because I'm pretty sure we've had alcoholic Mountain Dew way longer than not that.
Which is why I specified Baja Blast.
Well, I have been led to understand that they call it that good old Mountain Dew, and the men who refuse it are few.
Yes, but can you put it in a soda stream?
Yes.
Vectron, I'm just going to make the comment, like, you're right, it is an abomination and deserves to be, die monster, you don't belong in this world. But at the same time, you also
What is a man?
Exactly. But you'll also have the fact that Jack Daniels actually sells Jack and Coke in a can.
I hate
like pre-mixed Coca-Cola and Jack Daniels.
Here's the weird thing. When I say I hate it, I don't mean like the Jack and Coke in a can. I just mean Jack.
I mean, Prestone sells premix antifreeze, so I don't see why that's so weird.
So, Digiman,
these are roughly the same.
To be fair.
To be fair.
It's like you fucking summoned it.
Jack Daniels is like drinking fucking sandpaper anyway, so,
Why would you drink sandpaper?
Why wouldn't you?
Because you apparently like to punish yourself and drink Jack Daniels. That's why.
Yeah, but I'm getting that out of the way just by hanging out here.
No.
So,
you punish yourself, Squick, when you drink the wine from a can.
Yeah, I was going to say, Squick is
an experience.
Squick has committed way more drink sins than this.
You remember that time he bought a jug of Admiral, and I'm going to say jug because they sell them in gallon jugs, that jug of Admiral Nelson?
That jug is correct. It was plastic.
Yes.
Well, have you ever had the Romanian juice box of vodka?
I have not. That sounds
It
awful. Where do I buy it?
That's
literally, it is a juice box that contains just straight like 37 something percent ABV vodka with a straw.
Okay, so if we're gonna do that, it has to be a 50-50 mix of those and chocolate yoo-hoo, but with
No,
all
no,
the
I'm
boxes
sorry.
painted
I'm
over.
sorry. I'm
Ugh.
sorry. It's not going to be chocolate yoo-hoo. It's going to be a 30-year-old can of juicy juice that was hidden in the back of your mother's
Yeah,
pantry she forgot
put one in
about.
there too.
You know
I
what?
mean, now
I've never had the internals of my stomach curdle after the fact,
I
but here we
know
are.
that's not true because I can't begin to tell you how many times I saw your stomach pumped.
That
so
wasn't
no.
because of that.
is this a
Yo,
bad time to bring up the time I learned that pickled beets expire? And that if they expired 10 years ago, you're gonna have a bad time?
it's about on par with the fact that I can legitimately say I have drank orange juice that
Hey,
was
I have
older than I
too.
was. Well, but that was older than you were when you were a legal adult.
Mm,
You know,
I
is
can
that
say I've never
better
done
or
that
worse than
deliberately.
being an illegal adult?
I don't
Hmm,
know actually,
that
but
raises more
yeah,
questions.
What kind of
two
questions?
notes.
I mean, how does one define illegal adults?
I mean, I'm not the one that brought it up.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
you
a
are
fair
now.
point.
Well, now illegal adults are adults that are illegal. They're not
When you're
allowed.
Okay,
using a fake ID, I guess. I don't know.
Iraq
Alright.
Nash has made a good point. He's pointed out that you ever drink Bailey's over Cocoa Puffs?
You ever drink
Ugh.
Bailey's out of an old boot?
Okay, so
Ever
we've
drink
looped back
Bailey's out
around
of a
because that's
shoe?
definitely the flavor that chocolate yoo-hoo is going for,
Bailey's out of an old boot? Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
with a hint
yeah,
of
yeah.
chocolate.
What you doing to my
Harold,
waters this, quick?
Alex,
Bailey's
if you
with a
could
hint of leather.
take a glance up at the holler.
I can't.
Never mind.
I can.
think
Give me
I've
just a
already
sec.
consumed like a triple, so.
Oh no, no,
Okay,
this is
That's
important. It contains cool thing
it. Does
with
contain.
possibly
It's guys, look,
no that
it's like a very sun faded Green Bay Packers albatross.
It is a Green Bay Packers albatross.
Oh Lord, no. I was going to ask dry brush or Nuln oil.
Dry brush. Well, Nuln oil first, then allow to dry, then dry brush.
Okay.
Okay.
well, I'm gonna counter that
Actual.
with a question. Is it leaking diesel or is it all shitted up from that time it fell down the stairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Hexual threw something in the chat that
Was
has
it words?
thrown me entirely. Yeah, said his brother's throat closed up from an MRE milkshake. They referred to it as the anaphylactic shake.
Oh,
That makes sense.
I didn't know they put milkshakes in MREs.
Man, they will put all kinds of shit in them because, frankly, soldiers will consume anything that is put in a box and then told that it is edible.
Well, I mean, what are they going
Okay.
to do? It's not like there's an option for no, I don't like that one.
I'm actually
Okay.
remembering Halzakar is going to tell a story about his brother-in-law and his deployment in Iraq.
Wait, which one?
About food and being.
Oh, okay, yeah. But first of all, one Laughing Man said if you want a real jacked up breakfast, make French toast with Bailey's instead of milk.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
So here's what happened. My brother-in-law was United States Marine Corps in Iraq, and
Hoorah,
so
big crowns.
they're humping it through the desert, right? And
Wait,
just
hold up. Where is
Yep.
meowing? Is there an animal I can pet?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It is
There
not me.
there is, but
It
it's
is
a drive.
your snake.
No, Frank is a delightful noodle, but he's over there. No, I just needed
Wait,
to know if I
wait.
could hit that button.
I mean, you can
Squig.
pet him.
Squig, you have a noodle.
Yeah. I have
Why-
Frank. He's a ball python.
what-
He's a delightful noodle.
Why are you not here right now so I can cuddle the noodle?
Okay, one moment. I will acquire a noodle with my
Because
hands.
noodles are lovely.
You
Some
know,
of us are
I
being
don't
French.
remember Elmo's world being this weird when Mr. Noodle would come on.
And
I'll show
yet
you
here
a
we
noodle.
are.
we are.
Na 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 na.
Do, 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 do.
Do-do-do, do-do-do.
I have
So-
children that were small very recently, so I've been
So
exposed.
the story was
the story
that Hal's bro-in-law was
How's a bro-in-law? That's what we're going. Okay.
Yep. was
Ow.
they were making their way through the desert, and they were directed, head to this location so that you can set up camp with an army detachment there. Okay, no big deal. So they get there that morning. Like that morning, he had dug a hole in the sand so that he could make coffee. When he got to where the army was set up, they had a tent set up there that was serving Hardee's in the bag with the star on the side. And he walked into camp and looked at it and went, and pardon me, I'm not going to do this properly because I don't typically say it right, because he goes, why in the fuck is there a star on the side of the bag? Because that's the weird thing that he keyed onto with finding Hardee's in the middle of the desert.
In the middle of Iraq.
Hardee's.
These soldiers were sitting out there eating Hardee's. And the way I remember him telling this was them sitting on the side of the Bradley rolling down the road with their bags of Hardee's that they brought with them. And he's like, I just ate a fucking MRE.
Yeah.
Oh.
The thing I was going to say is that this is the second time today I've had pumpkin flavored stuff, and it's not my fault, because this is pumpkin ale that my wife wanted to try, and she didn't like it.
Sam
and
Adams?
so no, it's the Aldi.
Oh,
and so I'm like, well, I can't let it go to waste.
Turns out you can let it go to waste.
And then
This is true.
After at dinner time, the Hausa kids said that they wanted to try the pumpkin frosty from Wendy's that neither one of them liked, and I ended up having to eat that too because I have an issue throwing out.
Okay, so here's my thing. I bought a pack of that pumpkin ale because it was sitting it was Sam Adams pumpkin ale. And it was sitting right next to the Sam Adams Oktoberfest, and I picked up the wrong one.
Ooh, unfortunate. Check the holler.
I will in a moment. So I got it home, and I drank one, and I gave one to my wife, and we both decided this was almost palatable for 3 drinks, and then it was awful. But here's what I've discovered. It makes pretty good waffles and or pancakes.
Look, you can't just keep throwing liquids you don't enjoy into the breakfast foods liquid.
Tell me why.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
I mean, I'd buy that. I could see that working.
There have been 4 people in chat who referenced putting different alcohols into breakfast pastries.
Yeah, but that's our chat. You're going to take advice from them?
So
the power of chat compels you. The power of chat compels you.
I don't think Squick has ever been more correct in his life.
Hang on. So, Squick, all I'm going to say is, without experimentation, how would people have discovered that if you suck on the cow's titties, you're going to get good things? Like, how do people figure out that cheese existed
somebody
if they
rolled
didn't
the
do
dice,
something stupid?
And somebody got lucky.
Somebody rolled the
But
dice,
also,
but that's how
right
you
now-
find out that stuff is good in breakfast pastries.
Look, I have 2 hands full of Frank noodle, and
Are you
like,
going to
if it's-
send it to Iden, or are you just going to send it to us?
No.
Frank Noodle is lovely. I love Frank Noodle. I
like,
don't know what Frank Noodle looks like.
My
but I
hands
love
are
it.
full of snack. I can't send more messages.
Hang on, I'll take care of it.
I have
you got
friendly,
it?
scaly handcuffs right now.
Friendly,
Those are the
scaly handcuffs.
Yeah, at least he's not trying to steal my watch with his ass this time.
Those are the
Ass
best
watch.
kind of handcuffs.
Geth is
But-
redeeming a pet, so
Okay.
get on it.
But is there
I
a
am
snake
on
in
it.
your boot?
Somebody poison the watering hole.
Look, I'd put him in my boot, but then he would poop. And I don't want to
See,
deal with that.
When I had the luxury of looking after a buddy's ball python, Mr. Bobert. He was on deployment.
Bobert. Wait, was
Mr.
Mr. Bobert the snake or the friend?
The snake.
Okay.
Yeah, either way.
And Mr. Bobert was a delightful little noodle who loved to explore my boots because apparently my boots are attractive to snakes
Well, it's
and
tiny
dogs
portable
for that matter.
caves.
Yeah,
They are.
portable caves. Everybody boots are portable caves.
I mean, if it worked for mobile homes in the last Starfighter, it works for noodles. But yeah,
plus
no,
there was
Mr.
that
Bobert
old
was
lady.
lovely.
There was that
Oh,
old
there
lady.
was that old lady. You're right.
Posture check.
Posture check. I have a posture. I've checked.
My posture's actually not bad for once.
I have
sitting in a
checked my
chair.
posture and found it wanting.
My posture is mostly vertical.
Look, Frank's posture is best described with a spirograph.
Okay, do it.
There you go,
Picture it
Aiden.
in
I
the
sent you a thing.
Ooh, I must go see the puppy face noodle friend.
The
Oh my god.
puppy-faced noodle friend.
Number
Well, that's
Yes.
the thing. He's got the IQ of a DVD screensaver, and when it hits one of the corners, he bleps.
It doesn't hit the corner. It never
It
hits
does.
the corner.
Oh my god. Yes, he is noodle friend and he has a puppy face. He is friend shaped.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yep.
Like
This weekend.
maximum love for anything that is not my pup. Because I'm sorry, but I love her more than anything.
Oh yeah, no, that's correct.
That
But
makes
no,
sense.
this
Yes.
weekend he gets a delicious rodent snack where I bust out the sous vide machine.
Wait, is it working this week?
Oh yes, I replaced the broken sous vide machine.
Okay.
Now I
So-
have a new fancier sous vide machine.
You
So-
know, I don't think we're gonna have the pup date like Aiden does, and I'm not necessarily willing to host the snake update. But Squick, if you want to give weekly updates on Frank, you're allowed.
Snupdate.
Snupdate.
Snack date.
Snack date.
Neck date. Yeah.
So when Frank feeds, does he strike?
Oh, he does, and then he turbo wrestles.
Nice.
Well, he does this thing where first he has to be convinced, like, what is this? What are you doing? I have never seen this before in my life. And occasionally he'll be like, oh, I know what that is. And then you see the loading bar.
See, that sounds like Mr. Bobert, but Mr. Bobert regularly would decide that no, I don't want, even though I'm hungry, no want, no like, is scare.
I mean,
Especially since the one time where he tried to strike, missed the rodent, and got his tail, and spooked himself, and he had to
Ooh.
hide under his log.
Okay. So Frank,
I thought my cats were dumb.
oh yeah, no, they got nothing on ball pythons. They are delightful
Oh.
idiots.
They are so stupid, and I love them. They're adorable.
Have you
Okay.
seen the hognose?
Oh my god, the hognose is such a drama, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they're playing dead and then you move them so they're right side up, they very aggressively play dead.
Yes,
It's
they
just
do.
no, I am dead. Fuck off. Look how dead I am. I'm dead right now. You have never seen a deader animal than I.
Parallax, is that Deckard Cain?
Stay a while and listen.
It is Deckard Cain.
Nobody ever wants to listen.
I would.
I'm sorry,
I would.
is Chad asking, or was that you?
That was me.
Yeah, this absolutely is certainly adjacent
Frank,
to Deckard
do not
Cain.
call emergency services with my watch.
So
Oh.
I
What is this that I'm seeing in chat about weekly MARIK karaoke? Like,
Karaoke?
as
It
you-
is our chat. There is no fucking telling.
They're talking about us or ain't.
I don't know how many people are here after last week, or is like I guess we suckered him in or something. Where when we had Eldon on. By the way, guys, if you're here to see Eldon, that was last week. We'll have him back at some point.
Yes, good.
Yeah,
this
but,
week they've got like bargain bin dumb fuck. So sorry.
I
was
sorry,
here
which
already.
one of the fucking five of us is that?
Dibs.
Dib. Ah.
God damn it.
I did say I was here already before that.
Night
but
Owl
that
wants me
wasn't
to
Dib.
waste more time. I don't know how to do that. So somebody queue up an us or ain't.
I don't know how.
Yeah, do you think we could teach snakes to like wrestle a Jello cube?
Oh my
That's
god, that
right.
would be adorable.
To Square has entered into what I'm assuming Grimos is going to add to chat. We have Eldon at home. Eldon at home. Fucking us.
Yes, I did get the Eldonius Hunchback. It is delightful.
Nice.
I'm going to take the Karita poster and give it to the young man who I've gotten into BattleTech, but unfortunately is a Draconis Combine weeb.
Oh, do you think they have like a carb heavy tube food just called Doritos?
Yes.
I would.
Yes,
You know what? I hope so. And then
wait, no, actually they don't, because they used to, but now it's just a flavor of Kit Kat.
okay, got it. So
That's fair.
Here's how Us or Ain't works. You have an opportunity for Us or Ain't. The way the game works is you can vote for Us or Ain't Us is anybody who regularly appears on this channel, also including Aiden because he's here tonight. So that would be anybody
Because
you hear.
Aiden has made a series of poor decisions in his life that culminated in him being here tonight.
Also, there's
Anybody
only 1 minute
here-
left, so vote.
Yes,
fast.
shut up. Let me do
Also,
this.
you bribed my wife, which is part of why I'm here.
Did
So
we bribe
it's-
her, or I'm not sure. Did we
Or
offer
vote
her anything?
ain't. Or vote ain't, which ain't one of us. Or grog no like goob, throw in pot, and you don't, so you don't have to put goob into bet. You can just add to the pot
Go
for the
in
funsies and the
goob hole.
chaos.
Goob for the goob. Wait.
Goop for the
Goop
goop
No.
gut?
Goop gut.
Hey, wait a minute. That reminds me. After we explain Usher Ain't, we have to learn about things that Mad Ducks knows about 40K.
Oh, let me pull up the note card.
Good.
I also had a request
I'll
sent
get
to
you
me.
fucking next time, Gadget. What the hell was that?
Goobulous.
I did have a request sent to me. I
Unfortunately,
have to
we're
pull
still
up
on
the
air.
lyrics.
Fuck.
Yeah.
No, that guy died.
Frank is becoming longer.
All right,
Did you
so
arouse
Usher Ain't is
him?
over. We're gonna get the quote.
It's
We're gonna.
already over? Jesus,
He
it
is
took
not
you a
enhanced
minute and a half
bigness.
of
He is
that.
simple.
You
Oh,
all
no, my
wouldn't
hands.
shut up and let me do the lead in, but here we go. Let's find out what the quote. Dux, will you put in the quote?
7.5 thousand goob.
Dux, would you pick the quote, please?
Good night.
Okay.
Okay,
Quote
Grimmo's
1471.
pulled it up.
It's 8.
What
Are we
is
going with- okay.
piracy except aggressive sharing? Gray, Marauders. It ain't us.
It
It
ain't
ain't.
us. For the first time in 3 weeks, it ain't us. Which is
Frank,
shocking. Fucking
You know-
shocking.
You know why it's not us?
Because
I bet on us.
that must have
I
been.
yeah.
always lose.
Frank,
I've
stop
lost
trying
to
to
date
log into
over
my phone.
450,000 goob.
All right.
That's right.
That's a pretty
So-
fair amount of goob.
Here is the request that was sent to me, and I will do my best.
Hey, thanks for the sub there, Laughing Man.
You do.
All
You
right.
do your best. I will also do my best to try not to mute you. We'll see how it turns out.
Oh,
Oh
I
my
have one of my hands
God.
back?
Okay.
Just one.
Given what all of this is, I have to just start from the verse because I can't do the lead in. Like I will quit the stream
Cecilia,
first.
You're breaking my heart.
I
You're
can't
shaking my confidence daily.
I can't do the lead in because I'll quit the stream trying to do this lead
Wait,
in.
where's the lead in? I will do the lead in with ridiculous accent.
You don't
I
want
Give it to
hate
me.
all of you so much.
What?
verse 1.
What is this lead in?
This
What
I
am I-
is-
don't
this
fucking
is-
know. I just know I don't like it.
Aiden, this is a dramatic reading that I
I
am
hate it. Did they give you
a
good for
dramatic
this?
reading of songs. I got this was through Discord. This is a dramatic reading done in the style of that one guy in community theater that thinks he should have done better than he actually did.
Oh no.
Verse 1. Everybody stutters one way or the other. So check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, don't let nothing hold you back. If the Scatman can do it, so can you. Everybody says the Scatman stutters, but doesn't ever stutter. When he sings,
Get your head
but
out
you
of that.
don't know what. I'm busy. I'm gonna tell you right now, the stutter and the scat are the same thing. Skadabba-dabba-dee, dabba-dabba-doo. Dabba-dabba-doo. All right, I'm done. I can't keep going anymore. I went as far as I could, T.O.
Somebody
It could have
ban
been
T.O.
It could have been so much worse. It could have been anything from Sir Mix-a-Lot.
It could have been What's Up by Four Non-Blondes.
I mean, now you're just giving ammunition.
I'm hoping that our chat isn't that fucking much of a goddamn war criminal.
You just realized halfway through a sentence is what happened.
Mistakes have been made.
Frank, you have become the fanciest pretzel.
Grimos,
Fanciest
please
pretzel.
quote you had Frank.
Mine
become
is
the
an
fanciest
evil
pretzel.
laugh.
I just want you all to know.
I have.
I hate you. I hate you all.
Des Grubin is asking if his Us or Ain't song made it in.
Dusk Rubin, I'm sorry I didn't get it in this week. I was chasing all the bugs from last week.
Bugs, Mr. Rico, millions of them, and I'm
I have
burning
the
them
note
down.
card pulled up whenever you want.
Oh God, there's a note card. Oh yes, that's right. For the things that Mad Ducks knows about 40K.
Ooh.
How many things do you know about 40K?
I know 9 things about Warhammer 40K. And only 9 things. Now, here's the rule. I will only learn 1 thing per week. Typically on stream. And chat, you get to determine what I learn. I will tab out entirely. And y'all can discuss
Now, real quick,
I
what
learned.
9 things do you know so we don't duplicate?
Okay, let me put brush in water because paint dry.
No, Frank, what happened?
Frank!
He's
Grimos, please quote, "Oh no, Frank, what happened?" Anyway. All right, I am tabbing out. I am covering the chat. I cannot see what chat says. Things I know about Warhammer. 1.
40K.
40K.
Not AOS, not fantasy.
1. The warp is some sort of turbo hell.
Accurate.
2. Psychers get their powers by channeling the warp somehow. And in parentheses, I have, you cannot convince me it's not a blood magic ripoff.
Okay.
Also
3.
accurate.
3. Papa Nurgle is some sort of god of plague and may have a fried chicken restaurant.
Okay.
That's as it was presented to me. I type them as I'm giving them. Number 4. The Emperor eats psychers for some reason. Not kink shaming, but it is pretty weird.
Okay.
Again, that's how it's presented to me. It is typed as such. 5. Corpse starch exists and is used as a flour substitute, so it's basically Soylent bread.
Yes.
Yeah. Checks out.
6. Space Marines are some sort of cybernetically, biologically enhanced big dudes that like shooting anyone that isn't loyal to the Emperor hard enough.
They are, in fact, cybernets, yes.
Yes.
And then 7 is just 3 words. Tau are weebs. No one has elaborated. No, everyone refuses to elaborate, so it just says Tau are weebs.
Hey, this isn't a new fact, but I need you to underline that one.
Tau are weebs. Hold on. Click, highlight.
Yeah, emphasis needed.
Underlined. Tau are weebs underlined. We can confirm this
next week. You're going to put it in bold.
Oh no,
okay,
he's
but
discovered
for now
sleeves.
it's just underlined. All right. Krimos, please quote that.
Which part?
And, oh no, he's discovered sleeves. Number 8, there is a warp god named Slanesh, and by worshipping them, you can never be satisfied. Innuendo heavily implied heavily for some reason. That's all I know. No one's elaborated, and someone would have to elaborate. Like, and then number 9,
Hellraiser?
the final thing that I know about Warhammer 40K.
That I believe
the Void Dragon.
Introduced to you.
The chat introduced this to me. The Void Dragon is an angry dragon inside of Mars that makes people want to bone toasters for Excel sheets. And they were put there by Emperor Dude Guy. Those are the 9 things I presently know about Warhammer 40K.
So what's going to be number 10, chat?
So number 10, I cannot see chat. It is covered up on my honor. I cannot see anything chat is doing. I am going to paint my flea riding a rotunda. I am not looking at chat. Everyone discuss. Please.
I like Dusk Rubens.
Rail has a really good one. Rail has a good one.
So here's the thing. I'm ostensibly painting, so I'm going to let you all pick it out. Maybe what we could do is
that's a thug.
If it is a thug, where did this thug come from?
Thugs
It
are
didn't
us.
choose. It didn't choose the thug life.
It didn't. I made it this way.
Oh Lord.
I made a recognizable thug.
I interrupted the.
Still pretty happy with this. Yes, you interrupted.
Okay, and Night Owl has a good one as well.
I was going to say, maybe the four of you could find the ones that you like. Each of you pick one that you like, and then Grimos could put it up for a vote, and chat could decide which one he gets to learn this week.
Okay. So nominations I have. Night Owl has a good one.
Okay, that's your nomination. I nominate Rail.
Except I was going to say Night Owls I don't think is as good as Das Gruben's is.
Okay, so we've got Das Gruben, and what did you say, Aiden?
Rail.
Grimos is picking Night Owl, so we'll put Night Owls on the list.
Okay.
My brow got clumpy.
I wish to type, but Frank has taken over my hand.
There's
I need one hand back.
medicine for that, buddy.
They make prune juice for that, in fact.
Squid, which one do you like?
I can't read. I have too much Frank.
Too much Frank.
Okay,
that is my water bottle, sir. You don't have thumbs. You don't know how to use it.
Grimos, please, Grimos, please tell me you're quoting him. I can't look.
So here's what's going to happen. Grimos, for the, I guess, 3 that we've now selected, put it up for a vote, and we will introduce that whatever chat decides Mad Ducks needs to know about 40K, that will go on the list as number 10.
I do like Das Gruben's.
Okay.
So that's 2 for Gruben.
3.
Yep. Knight, Gruben, and Rail, correct?
Yes.
So dry brush, null oil complete. Dry brush with gunmetal or what else?
That depends. What kind of finish do you want it to have?
I want it to look like it's been stomping on people
Frank,
that impugn
Frank,
the
that's a
honor of
monitor.
Waffle
That's not a
House.
window.
Then
stop trying to eat the mech.
I would then go with your gunmetal. You might do like something light, like an off-white or something like that. If you had something like a pale sand, which is a Vallejo color. Get off the monitor, Frank.
Damn it, Frank.
And then do the metal, that would be good. But if you don't have something like that, then just go with the metal.
Frank just wants to participate.
I know, but he doesn't understand what microphones are.
He wants to Frank-ticipate.
Oh my god.
He's a good noodle.
This is a weird.
He is a good noodle.
This is a weird show.
Yep.
And I mean, even
sure
for
is.
this show, Night Owl
I'm calling you on
$1 billion
that. That is not...
at us.
Yeah. I don't know how to make polls, so I'm not messing with it.
I refuse to take blame.
I
refuse to take blame for the weirdness.
No, you're not taking any blame for the weirdness. You just walked in. Well, you weren't even walked into it. You're press ganged into it.
I'm just happy to be here.
Grimos, can you get that set up?
What do I do, Lord? Destroy the child.
Fair enough.
Why are you so noodly?
Because he's a noodle.
He's a big
No,
old
he's
long
not
noodle.
He's not a danger noodle. He's a friend sketty.
Sketty.
Oh, have you not seen that bit?
I'm familiar with nope ropes as well.
He is not a nope rope.
Okay, are you one of today's lucky 10,000? Somebody find the link. My hands are full of waggle.
My hands are full of waggle.
Okay.
I'd show you, but again, my hands. You see.
I was hoping that somebody would get the poll.
Oh, Grimo says got it. Grimo says got it.
Okay.
Like maybe I can grab my phone with this hand, and
maybe
show you my dilemma.
You may vote. The vote is up.
The vote is up, folks. I haven't seen what any of these are, so this will be as much a surprise to me as it is Ducks.
Stop! He's stolen my headphone cable.
Well, you didn't need it.
Frank might have had enough outside time.
Well, that is unfortunate for me.
Everybody dance!
My anus is bleeding.
Well, stop eating fajita night.
For the love of God and all that is holy, my anus is bleeding.
Okay, let me know when you guys start being funny again, and I'll start paying attention again.
That ship has sailed.
So all I'm
Frank
gonna
has
say
activated
is,
Siri.
He's
that
trying to
noodle's
order
going
hamsters.
places. My God, they're learning. They're evolving.
They're like Furbies.
Oh Jesus, God, no,
I've
please.
messed up my hat.
Well, download more
Also,
hats. You got shoulders.
also, I will make the comment that you don't know funny until you take a guy with Tourette's and subject him to those cartoons.
We have different definitions, and I respect that.
I don't.
What? Watching
Huh?
the man stare at the banana on screen and slowly start to vibrate like a volcano about to erupt before screaming at the top of his lungs in the dorm room, "Banana!" was fucking hilarious, and I will hear no argument.
The
You're not hearing an argument because you're yelling.
It's true.
Indeed.
I hate it when Squick is right. It's rare, but it does happen.
It's
You're
just a
You're
little bit
right.
continuous.
the
I
example that I had was when I was in college. My roommate and I were watching the Robin Williams on Broadway special for the first time. It was about midnight on a Friday, and we're laughing, we're having a great time, and then we get to the golf section, and Robin Williams is Robin Williamsing all over the place, and it gets to the end of it, and we're laughing so hard we can't breathe, and I reach and finally slap the pause button so we can try and catch our breath. And I had fallen on the floor reaching for the pause button because that's how hard we were laughing. And our friend comes from across the hall and opens the doors and goes, "Boys, what's so damn funny?" And we can't really answer him because we can't breathe. And he says, "Boys, what is it? What's wrong in here?" And we can't do it. And he finally looks at it and goes, "Boys, how many times am I going to have to ask you?" And my roommate blurts out, 18 fucking times.
The same dorm some years later with some of the same people that you knew. Memory that I have is I can use names because nobody's going to have any idea what the hell I'm talking about. Was on the day that Wrath of the Lich King was released. Half of the hallway stole Burkholder's monitor and set up a scavenger hunt for him.
Amazing. I love it.
That sounds lovely.
It was.
Hey, the vote is over.
Okay. So, folks.
Wait. Okay. All right, go.
Okay. Aiden, you have to read. What does Mad Ducks get to add to number 10?
Shit.
We have to scroll up for it because we need another.
To scroll up.
God damn it! Let me put the paintbrush down.
Frank,
God
I have
damn it,
incoming messages. Can I please have my thumbs back?
Gosh dang it, Bobby.
You're not allowed to have thumbs.
You're not allowed to
I'm
have
downloading
thumbs
more
there,
thumbs.
Bobby.
If Frank doesn't get thumbs, you don't get thumbs. Somebody read me the 10th thing I know.
I'm not as tubey as Frank.
Achtung, Mr. Night Owl. So, for tonight, you will learn that Krieg is a word for one Germany that feels bad that they weren't loyal enough to the Emperor.
There you go.
They are the epitome of die for the Emperor or die trying.
Yeah,
Or
precisely.
just die because it's Tuesday.
Yeah, that's true. We have a question from chat, by the way, from Mr. Jiggle21.
For who?
He says, I
That's his
am
name.
wanting to do Intersphere mechs for tabletop, but don't really know the best way to get them. Should I buy Lance packs or salvage boxes? My local hobby store doesn't really carry Battletech stuff.
Okay, so here's my answer to that. Salvage boxes are set up in such a way that there are two kinds of them, if they have them in stock. So there are clan salvage boxes that are exclusively Omnimex, and then there are just salvage boxes. If you want to have some idea of what the hell you're getting, buy the Lance packs, buy the Force packs. You can do a little bit of research on them, find out what's in each pack, find out what you want, but you will get a known quantity, like 4 mechs, and if you buy them off Miniature Market or something like that, they've gotten decidedly inexpensive. It's like, I think most of them are $20, some of them are less.
I would strongly recommend just saying I'm going to start with a game of Armored Combat box
It's not a
because
bad move. Or
it gets
the
you
Alpha
plenty.
Strike box is now down from its original price of $90 down to $60, and that's just a silly amount of mechs.
Lads, I will be right back. I am now apparently bleeding because I
Oh, that's
stubbed my
bad.
toe.
That's
Yes, I
not
stubbed,
ideal. Don't
I
do
stubbed
that.
my toe, and the nail decided it didn't want to be part of the toe anymore,
Well,
and
Oh.
they had a
Learned
frank exchange of
anything?
views.
Deeply
Wow.
unpleasant. Don't do
I
that.
learned that the flesh is weak, and I should just lop them off and replace them.
Okay, so we're
Fear-
rapidly closing in on Mad Duck's learning number 11.
Indeed. I'll be right
So
back.
number 10 is
Water break.
Krieg is a World War I Germany that feels bad that they weren't loyal to the Emperor hard enough. Did I get that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, saving this. Save as 928.
Okay,
Any
in
date on
honor
here?
of the fact that I have made an Ost Scout, and the Ost Scout is, well, it's not exclusive to Comstar by the Clan Invasion, but it's close. So it's going to
It
be
is the
Comgar.
machine of dickheads.
That's also accurate. And it
You
waves its
can
arms a
see-
bunch.
You know, like a scout.
As one does.
The way Scouts wave
To
their
be in-
arms.
Yep.
To be inconspicuous.
In
That makes themselves look larger to scare away larger mechs.
Weirdly, their advanced sensor system also goes bonk.
Yep.
Yeah,
the
most expensive
tactile
machine in
sensor.
the hospital. It goes bing.
Indeed.
Frank became long, but then he has become not long, and now he is several donuts.
It's a weird
So,
conversation.
in the vein of what Ducks just went through, I was also instructed to make a list, but it's a different fandom, and we might work on it if I stream
that's
tomorrow.
for your
so,
stream tomorrow. Guys, be working on Pokemon facts that Hauzakar knows for tomorrow. Because Hauzakar knows negative numbers of facts about Pokemon.
well, I have 5.
Oh, what 5 things do you know about Pokemon, Hauzakar?
5 things I know about Pokemon. Number 1, 10-year-olds are free to wander the land without guardians.
Fair enough.
Number 2, there's a Pokemon that is only born after a child dies in the forest.
Also true.
Several.
There's a Pokemon that wears its own mother's skull.
Cubone.
Yeah,
It's
Cubone.
adorable.
Snorlax genuinely cannot be bothered.
True.
Also true.
Yes.
And finally, bicycles cost like, $1 million.
Yes.
Yep.
Correct.
There you go.
So guys, be working on your Pokemon facts for Hauzakar's stream for tomorrow so that you can give him the most fucked up Pokemon thing you can think of.
Oh, fuck.
Great.
Really
Thank you,
try.
guys.
You can find a lot of fucking...
Oh, it's not hard.
That's awesome. Thank you.
So my favorite part of everything you just went through was like when you got to a Pokemon only exists when a child dies in the forest, and Squid goes, "Oh yeah, there's a bunch of those."
Oh, no.
Well,
I believe I heard the phrase, "Oh yes, there are several," which there are so many ways for me to feel about that.
10-year-olds out there into the world, and there are a whole bunch of those turbo ghosts. So you do
Without
that.
guardians, for the record. Without guardians.
So,
We
yeah,
learned that earlier.
They send children out to try and tame apocalyptic level, like, biological war crimes.
I mean, they're not going to go out and do that. Those things are dangerous.
Hey, Hal, cover up your ears real quick, or take off your headset, or whatever you have to do, because I need to make.
All right,
this
headset's coming off.
Okay, I'm going to give it to a count of 5, and then I'm going to say it. I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't wait for Hal to get to. Also, God's like a weird horse.
Which one?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Headset's
I know the one
coming
you're
back.
talking about.
Okay, he's back.
Yep, I know the one you're talking about, and yeah, that's gonna be fun.
And to this I say nay.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Hey.
I can't even be mad at that. I can't even be mad at that.
Whackity schmackity doo.
I mean, you can.
I mean,
Frank, I'm trying to
You're
transfer you
allowed.
from one hand to the other. You can't have both.
He can.
I need
and
some
he
of them.
will. Best thing you ever did for them girls was get hit by that train.
Kablooey, nothing left.
He's the suitor.
Was that in
I need some
When we were doing Macbeth, is that where that came up again?
Yes, that's absolutely where that came from.
All right.
Oh, my
yes,
God.
that's happening.
Talk about
Oh,
fun
that's
Because
times.
like
Yeah.
at least 10% of my brain is made up of weird Coen Brothers references.
only 10? That seems very
Now,
conservative.
now, the other 90% is made up of other very specific references.
Guys, you ever just look at a bookshelf of yours and you start looking over what's on there because you haven't really paid attention to it in a while? And as you're going through the titles, it's just, yeah, that definitely looks like stuff I bought.
Here's the thing. I pay close attention to my bookshelves because I'm constantly trying to cull them, and yet somehow the books still keep multiplying.
You can't get rid of books. That's illegal.
I've tried, and somehow they keep multiplying.
I looked over at my shelf and saw a book I didn't buy, but is still incredibly on brand for me.
Now I'm mad again because I still can't find my fucking copy of Alpha Strike the Commander's Edition. Somewhere in this fucking house, I have that, and it's fucking missing.
Well, of course, because why would you play the inferior game system?
Because it's...
Look, I'm over here. Inferior game system. I've got GURPS next to Shadowrun, next to Exalted,
Which
next to
edition of
Paranoia, next to the World of Cinnabar. We'll come back to that.
Which edition of
We'll
Shadowrun?
come back to it. Third edition.
Okay, so that's the one where the index is a fucking fantasy.
I mean, look, I play a lot of Palladium, so my standards are low.
Oh, this fucker
Anyway.
playing Rifts.
Hell yeah.
He's doing that mega damage.
I have played Palladium
I feel
once.
I feel
And
like
it
such
was
a normie in this crowd now.
it was Palladium Fantasy, and I was a werewolf
Oh.
monk that
so
had
sorry.
psionic abilities.
Did you enjoy your tax form? Character sheet?
I just told my friend what I had in mind. He was like, "Here, I'll take care of it."
Yeah, that's the only way to play.
Yeah, he was a bro. Yeah.
You have to have the expert nerd friend who's invested way too much of their life into learning this insane system. You
Yeah,
have
that-
to have a character accountant.
That was Parata.
The Elder Grognard.
So, just for comparison's sake, Squick, I have one entire shelf that's D&D books across different editions.
We haven't even gotten halfway through this one.
Yeah, well, mine will be shorter.
Let's Squick.
Okay, Squick, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, Battle Lords of the 23rd Century made Pathfinder First Edition, Toon and a bunch of source books for Toon, Army of Darkness, Noir, Star Wars D6.
Excellent.
Some more
West End
GURPS.
games.
Yeah. Neverwin. Oh god, what is that one? Klingon Bird of Prey, Chilton's Guide.
I have that one. I can see it.
Oh yeah, and
It's a
the
Haynes
GURPS,
guide.
or Haynes Guide. Yeah, sorry. Uncle Albert's Catalog from Hell for Car Wars.
Which reminds me, chat, play Tonks.
Oh, and Paranoia XP. Back before, lawsuits happened and they had to remove the XP.
That was the thing that they took umbrage with.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they couldn't have references to Windows.
Fucking hell.
Lame.
You see, I'm pretty sure from where I'm sitting, I have at least the base books for every Star Wars RPG.
Oh, hey, there's my
Well, there are worse collections to have.
actual copy of Cyberpunk.
Which one?
I can't tell. Frank has my hands. One
This
moment.
is truly a great conundrum you face.
Like, I'm negotiating.
We're going to have to send Aiden a danger noodle.
All right, so
I
Sorry.
would welcome this task.
Yes,
Just
but
for
how does
kick-
Lady Red feel about it?
She was on board with looking after Bobert.
Okay.
She likes noodles.
Okay.
Just for kicks.
So here's what's going to happen. Chat, we're going to give you Aiden's address.
What?
Okay,
Frank,
so just
look,
for
if you
kicks,
bomb
I'm
your own face on the book.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to feel bad. That's a you problem.
This is
Rant.
I don't have quite as eclectic a mix as Squick does, but I have 3 editions of D&D on the shelf, and I'm one of those people that didn't hate 4th edition. I just thought they could have done a better job implementing.
Blasphemy.
I think I
bite
have
me.
2 different versions of 4th edition on my shelf.
And so I get through all those. I have custom LARP rulebook here that I helped write with someone who's actually in chat. I have
Wait. Who's in chat?
Hexual.
Okay.
Mutants and Mastermind 2nd edition, 3 copies of the base book, a copy of the Pocket Player's Guide, the Hero's Handbook, the Mastermind Manual, Ultimate Power, Paragons, DC Universe Mutants and Masterminds 3rd edition, In Nomine, Shadowrun 3rd edition, Shadowrun 4th edition. Those are Warhammer Fantasy Lizardmen books. Shadowrun, what is that? Better Than Bad, Shadowrun Forbidden Arcana, Star Wars, the
Which
not
one?
D21, the is it the not? No, that's the D21.
Which D21?
The one that's got the gray spine.
Is it tall or is it short?
It's tall.
Okay, so it's like that's just Star Wars D20. Okay.
Spycraft 2.0, Mage the Ascension.
Yes.
Let's see. Mage the
I've got a welding
Ascension.
manual in there too.
Oh, good.
Okay.
This is just a weird
Rage
stream
or
tonight, guys. I don't.
what is it?
I mean, I'm
Rage the
responding to
Apocalypse,
messages.
Rage Across Appalachia, Hunter the Reckoning, Hunter the Deadlands, Deadlands D20, Deadlands Horrors of the West, Deadlands Way of the Gun. Let me see. Deadlands New Science, and finally D20 WWE Know Your role playing game.
Kind of hate that.
I am
I
not
didn't buy it.
surprised.
I didn't buy it. It was gifted to me.
I'm not surprised, but I am entertained.
Okay, I've taken a picture of the edition of Cyberpunk I have here. It is apparently Cyberpunk 2020, the 2nd edition.
Okay. Okay.
I see.
I feel like such a fucking normie, I swear to God.
Compatible with Cyberpunk 1.0.
You see, here's the thing, Hal. I've got a lot of what you're talking about, except, like I said, I have the base books for every edition of Star Wars. And when I say that, like the current run of Star Wars games, I have Age of Rebellion sitting on my shelf. I can see it. I'd rather have Edge of the Empire, but I'm not willing to shell out $50 for each of those books when half of them are the same. So here we are. Hell, I'm surprised I didn't hear you say the Serenity role-playing game.
That's because it's not on my shelf. It's on my wife's shelf.
And I also didn't hear you say Last Unicorn Game Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
That's not on my shelf. That's on.
Do you not have a printer?
That's on Half Price Bookshelf.
Oh,
hey, that's where I get my stuff.
Yep.
I actually have books on my bookshelf and a small stack of minis that I had nowhere else to put.
Okay, Frank, you've got to understand.
Let's
You're
see, what other
unwieldy.
weird
If you're
shit do
gonna
I have?
like apply
I've got
yourself
half
as
a shelf
watch,
of old issues of Inquest Gamer.
Hey,
you
I
have to
remember.
wrap around more, or you're gonna be super wobbly.
I'm checking comments.
Okay. So here's the other stuff that I have that you didn't mention. I have GURPS Hellboy. I have GURPS Discworld. And also, what was that last one? Yes, I also have Old Gods of Appalachia, but from Monty Cook Games.
Welcome, family.
Monty Cook, you mean like Turbo Wizard? The writer?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's done in the same style as Numenera.
You ever get books that just kind of show up and you don't know from where or
Yes.
when? Yes.
I've got one on the
Also,
shelf here.
I'm married to a book hoarder. Yes.
Also, I'm just going to comment. Like, Numenera, if I remember right, because admittedly, memory fallible, leaky sieve, etc., etc., but isn't Numenera basically Monty Cook going, I like D&D 3.5, except it doesn't have enough wizard supremacy, so I'm now going to make D&D with Black Cook.
No. Numenera does not work that way. Thank you for another sub, Night Owl. There are still
Night
people
Owl.
left that don't have subs.
Not in chat, they're not. He's just randomly throwing them out to the wind at this point.
Yes, Grimos is with us. Welcome, family, old gods of Appalachia. You're here for it, man.
Halfway through making my question, my headset got unplugged. God damn it.
Okay.
Fine.
That happens.
But
Like
yeah,
that it's not a pillow, but I'm glad you're comfortable.
Oh, Noodle has pillow.
He is blepping the hell out of the Cyberpunk book.
Knight, you're talking the Star Trek RPG?
Oh, I guess I forgot. I do have Star Trek Adventures on the shelf also.
Hello, Mad Teabagger.
I've got
Which
Gert's
reminds
Traveler
me.
over here.
Oh, I guess
Hello
somehow
there.
this didn't get into recent work, but the publisher of Star Trek Adventures, Modifius Games, also the publisher of several miniature, mostly skirmish games, has miniatures available on my mini factory for print. Official Star Trek minis. I've shown off like my villain set. I've now also got this. I think that'll be in focus.
Do they have Boulder?
Well, they do have Slar.
Okay.
So I have that. Lovely wife was very happy with this one. I felt like I'd painted him okay.
Quite
Yeah,
good.
that's a nice looking wharf.
Yeah, I do like the take on the Batleth though. It's where this is not a practical weapon. This is an
No.
unbalanced, awful weapon. If you can kill somebody with this piece of shit, you are a true warrior.
Exactly. That's why Klingons are so shit with them.
You're not wrong.
That's like the ultimate gas station knife of the 23rd century.
That's right. Ladies
It's
and gentlemen,
so
we'd like
true.
to welcome you to Kronos Bazaar. Kronos
Uprising has gifted a sub. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
It is the Klingon poop knife.
No, just a Klingon on Antiques Roadshow. Would be amazing.
Worf! Worf! You found the Sword of Kalis. It's worth at least 60,000 Federation credits.
Your trinkets have no honor.
Yeah,
I will pay less than 1 bar of gold-pressed ratinum.
Gold-pressed
God.
ratinum.
Gold-pressed ratinum.
God
It's the
damn it.
money you can eat.
That's
So
right,
I'm checking
folks.
my messages.
That's how you
I
deal
know
with
English, I
a
swear.
fake Ferengi.
Grimos, that's
Ratinum.
a gold-pressed ratinum needs to go on the chat list now, please.
Okay, Mad Ducks has been trying to tell us about these messages he's been getting for like 10 minutes now.
Yeah, but we're loud though.
We are
Yes,
very
y'all are
loud.
loud. No, nothing.
I
nothing
can't
big.
help it. I shout. I know. I'm sorry.
So does
I
Frank.
I'm a loud man.
just gonna point out that I have been accused of facilitating a quack attack.
It's true. That
And
did happen.
That was the accusation happened. The event is very confusing. There was just some very normal flocking, which happens this time of year.
It does.
All of this is very normal.
Nobody needs to go look into that with what may or may not be on Mad Duck's alleged YouTube channel.
Ah,
If you
quack.
don't want your face in
Mr.
my beard,
Jiggles.
stop putting your face in my beard.
Wait,
Mr.
you
Mr.
have a
Jiggle,
beard
thank
of
you.
sufficient size for Frank?
Well, he keeps putting his face in it and then getting super annoyed because there's something in his face.
Ah,
I mean,
I see.
So, as
Yep.
previously noted, Frank is not the most intelligent being you've ever encountered.
He's a good
Oh, no.
noodle.
That's,
Exactly.
That's not the same thing.
No. Good noodles are dumber than a bag of rocks. It's part of their charm.
It's like the way I described my cat the other day. She's as dainty as a princess, as sweet as sugar, and as smart as a rock.
How many
but he
rocks,
has-
though? Like
He has taken
Boulder?
some kind of a nick to his back here, and there's some scales
just a
missing. And I'm
handful.
genuinely concerned.
Not a boulder and not a lot of rocks. Just a handful of rocks.
Quack. Okay, so
I-
this is odd. I'm looking at, like, I've got my tablet in front of me so I can see chat while I paint, and I've got it on my computer next to me. And
Chatlet.
somehow, Mad Ducks, I don't understand this entirely. when my tablet is not logged into Twitch, my computer is. You responded to Uprising with a quack. I can see that on my desktop, but when I look at my tablet, it is a series of asterisks.
Yes. Absolutely.
So
that's a feature.
That
Wait,
happened.
do we have quack listed as profanity?
I don't. Well, it didn't show up in my chat that way, which means that Twitch does. Twitch by default says quack is enough in the way of profanity to censor it.
That makes the quack attack even funnier.
It does.
Quack listed. Wow. All right.
What else is going on in chat?
Wait, hang on. Doringo, Owing Blingo, who is the painter? That would be Parallax of the Black Pants Legion doing the paintings.
Hello there.
The man of the black pantaloons.
I am Parallax of the Black Breeches Brigade.
Hey, I heard of that guy.
He's an asshole.
Well, yeah.
I mean, aren't we all?
I mean, we're all assholes on the internet.
I use mine on the toilet.
Oh, this
We
is
are
Cap.
all
Cap
assholes.
wants to see what the model painting looks like. All right, cool, man.
What?
We are all assholes on this blessed day.
Oh yeah, so I went to the internet and it's trying to sell me a discounted toilet. So do I need the Toto Drake 2-piece elongated 1.6 GPF universal height tornado flush toilet?
Weirdly, I've been a
yes,
homeowner long enough to know what all of that meant.
Same.
I replaced 2 toilets in the last month.
You should stop breaking them.
I
But
didn't.
did you
but...
get? But did you get the Dutch toilets that have the risk of the bag slapper?
Actual says don't waste money on toilets and buy the piss gel again. No, it was how can I phrase this? One of them I replaced because I had the stuff to replace it with, and the other one I replaced because it ran like Carl Lewis. So, you know.
Hal, do me a favor real quick and confirm for me. Hexual Chocolate is our DM, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Poop too hard, toilet exploded.
Yep.
Replace monthly.
You should tell Frank to stop doing that.
Look, when Frank decides it's time to decrease mass, the world knows.
He creates a danger noodle. Is that what you're saying?
Apparently, this toilet is illegal in California.
That makes
Is there
sense.
a toilet smuggling?
Yeah, it probably
thing?
caused cancer in
Probably.
California. Now,
we'll go with
Squick,
that.
I have to ask you a question. Considering your knowledge now of toilets in California, do you think that this would stand up to the classic California dish of austerity pad thai?
That depends. The dish on its own or after human processing?
After human processing.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Okay.
I mean, that is a mark of quality, technically.
But, like, pre-human processing? Oh, God, no. That's not going down. So we
that
should
needs
probably
human
clarify for the audience
tooth
what we're talking
processing.
about.
Mad Ducks, very quickly, it's a mark of quality. What nature of quality?
One of them.
It is a quality.
New contains ingredients.
This is like that episode of Futurama where everybody got a couple $100 and Zoidberg walks into the art gallery and says, One art, please.
Please.
Honestly, that's how I do conventions, and it's pretty great.
You walk up to tables and say, One art, please?
Yeah.
Hexual, I hate what you just said about Florida because you're correct. I am trapped in the swamp ass of America, and I hate it.
Sounds not great.
I mean, I'm in South Texas. It's not better. It just happens that the old men aren't white. Well, I suppose strictly they are, but they have an ethnicity as opposed to just a race.
I live with a bear soup.
I'm just gonna point out though that being
That's-
on the
Greg,
shaft of America.
Don't put your
it's
face there
not
if you don't
great.
want it backed.
Parallax, you're
Hi.
being told, explain how to submit photos and to share
Explain
at...
how to admit photos to the new MARIK workshop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, if you would okay, first off, I'm in coastal South Texas, Racknash.
I want to know more about these wheeled anti-earthquake toilets.
We'll get there.
We almost
get there.
we
We'll
almost
get there.
made an entire sentence as a group, and I just want to let everybody know that I was almost proud of us.
Okay, so if you want to submit something to the new MARIK workshop so that you can show it off at the beginning of the stream, you can send your messages along with please send your screen name to art@wbpl76.com. That is art@wbpl76.com. That will be forwarded directly to me, and then I will get it on stream. Assuming that we don't have to go to backup that week, and then, I don't know, these chuckle fucks play worms or something.
Wait. Worms?
That's happened a few times.
If plan A fails, we go to plan B. Plan B always fails because there's not actually a plan B. It's just us pretending that we had a plan B and then throwing a bunch of ideas around, arguing about the fact that the ideas don't work.
And then
we go on to plan C. And when plan C fails, we give up and play Worms, which is technically plan D, but by the time we actually make it work, we're like
is
E
for
or F.
donkey.
And if you really want to, they are all on the YouTube archive, which is YouTube WBPL76. Yep.
Oh no.
You just touched upon a piece of my childhood that I want to recapture with Worms because my God. It's also
play
the first
Worms. We play Worms on this channel
No.
Plan A fails.
We play Worms badly on this channel.
Yes.
Very bad.
That is super important.
Let me make the comment then that Worms is the only time I have ever had to call an ambulance, so I'm on board with this.
Oh, I had.
You know what? I don't even want an elaboration. That's perfect.
I'm just going to assume that the phrase "concrete donkey" meant something different that night.
Thanks, I hate it.
Right in the anatomy.
Right about
Somewhere.
what the term flashbang means in the same context. But no.
Flashbang.
The professional sheep wrangling is something I was fairly proud of after that one game.
The sheep wrangler. But no,
wrangling is correct.
When you play Worms and the requirement is every time a worm dies on your team, you have to say a eulogy and take a shot of gin.
We would have
Things
died.
occur. Yeah, things occur.
Yeah.
It's a time.
The very first time that we played Worms on stream, none of us remembered the controls. And
The
it was
number
down
of us that accidentally just jumped off the map.
It was
kind
of amazing.
really high.
Or blew ourselves up.
That
happens.
still happens.
Stop stealing my fucking boat. It's mine.
No, it was my boat, and I was going to dig for gold with it.
As I seem to
You
remember,
blew it up.
Squick, you are much more interested in the car than the boat.
Oh, true. The car is excellent.
And the best part of the first time we ever played it was all of us died. None of us won.
I think that happened like the first 2 or 3 times we played.
Yeah,
and it's been downhill from there, and it's great.
I do remember that there was the unfortunately Randy Mech that ended up on Squick's team at one point, and we get to the end of the game, and it's my last worm is at full health, and he's got his character, the unfortunately Randy Mech, and I made the decision. You know what? This is worth the sacrifice. Grabbed the jetpack and flew my worm off into oblivion.
Well, the mech was humping the car at 400 BPM. Just continuously.
It would not stop. When we separated it from the car, it just kept going.
Yeah,
Good
so
times.
all very normal things happening as you normally
very
have.
normal on this channel. At least in this time slot of this channel. Nothing weird has ever happened in this time slot.
Let me
Frank, how many ribs
rephrase.
do you have?
It's very normal for this time frame.
Now, for the record, I can say that, and I can now say, not quite, but almost. We have almost been streaming this stupid show now for almost a year and a half.
Nice.
I mean,
Nice.
for certain definitions.
And
Nice.
thankfully, we've learned absolutely nothing.
I think we've lost a couple of brain cells.
Eventually we're going to have to have...
the quote.
Yes, excellent. Human Deborah, continue victory dance.
We are not smart men.
No, but we're stupid.
Not
really
a
fast.
smart person.
Not during this time slot, anyway.
I mean, usually we have Cookie on here with us to keep us from being too stupid, but that didn't happen tonight. So
we don't have an adult.
I am an adult.
But why though?
Sorry.
No.
No.
I saw a bird kick its ass.
Kick its ass.
Quack.
How do you think I got so fat?
The
Frank, you
majestic
cannot have the
space
box
dog.
of gun.
You know, the funny
I
part
want
is,
box of
I
gun.
know you're playing me, but go ahead.
Hey, Squick.
No,
have
no,
to
that was
stand
wait.
for
I
either.
have to share that. I stumbled across this quote before the stream started, just before, and now I cannot unhear it.
But I need to ask, hey, Squick, how do I get
Hello.
box of gun?
Well, then I'm happy for you.
I said,
You do
how?
not have...
How do I get box of gun?
Oh,
I want box of gun.
No, is my box.
I didn't
No,
say
but
your
share.
box of gun. I said box of gun.
Oh, you can buy them from the internet.
Oh,
Oh,
like the whole
okay.
box?
I mean, yes, but you have to pick it up.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
It does.
So, the quote that I heard that I wanted to share before we ended, that I cannot shake, was I saw someone post this in response to a video about clanners, and the statement was that Jade Falcon is the Vegeta of the clanners.
I want to be the Yellow Clan. I wanna.
I hate the fact that that's so accurate.
I wanna be the Yellow Clan.
Which means that Smoke Jaguar, I know that the follow-up was that Smoke Jaguar was the Yamcha, but no, really, Smoke Jaguar is the Nappa
Yeah.
of the clans.
Yeah.
Vegeta.
I wonder if I can get a critical. Rail points out, if you like DBZ Abridged, check out the Team 4 Stars YouTube. They recently released a compilation,
They recently redid it.
compilation
Hey, it's not
of
just me.
Boo bits, which are clips
Yes.
of how they would have done the Boo saga.
Look,
So,
Vegeta,
you know.
Listen,
it's a Pokemon.
if there's not the sound effect that Goku made when Vegeta squeezed him in the Saiyan saga, every time that Fat Boo gets hit, I'm going to be sorely disappointed.
Oh god, if Fat Boo isn't a squeaky toy, then it will be a tragedy.
I trust them to do the worst thing they can think of.
Yes,
Of course.
we all do.
With gusto.
You know, the sad part to me is I can say that and think back on Team 4 Star and DBZ Abridged, and like that was all the way back when I was in college. So now that's over a decade ago, and that hurts.
Oh god, why? No, don't say these hateful things.
Time marches on continuously and unrelentingly.
Squick,
and
shut up.
Chat,
You're a bad person. No,
chat,
do
you're
not.
half right. Everything episode 3 and beyond is pretty all right. Everything before that is, ooh, that's rough.
Are you talking about Helsing or DBZ?
Helsing. DBZ, season 2. Go straight to season 2.
I mean,
You can
you
come
gotta
back
have
later.
season 1.
No. It's like Trek. You wait until after the beer. You do not start somebody on Farpoint Station.
Now,
Not if you want them to enjoy it.
Now, I will tell you, I agree with you on episode 1 of Helsing, but episode 2 was pretty up there.
I disagree. Episode 2 is watchable eventually, but no, it's not something that after watching it I would have gone to episode 3 on my own.
Squick. Squick,
fan.
I'm going to interrupt here real quick because we are all old enough to remember what it was like to be young men in the 90s who, if we weren't watching anime, we had friends that were very into it and like
Yeah.
got us to watch some of it. And like shit was on Toonami and all this stuff. And if you've ever gone back and watched, I don't know, Outlaw Star 20 years after the fact, you know how big of a mistake that was, right?
Yeah.
Why do you got to point out that Outlaw Star was 20 years ago? Why do you got to do
Oh,
that?
it was more than that,
Because-
but
Because
Wait,
God
was that
hates
the
us
one-
all, and time is a cruel mistress.
Magic Gun.
Hold up. Okay, so that was Magic Gun, Stripper Spaceship Lady, Robot Cans?
Also, Squick, I'm just gonna say it here. Episode 2, Helsing Abridged, had
Yeah.
a better quote for when Jan busts into the council's room than the original series it was based on.
Okay, it does. That's fair. It has better moments. But on the whole, after the phone call, you're not coming back for episode 3.
Okay, thank you, Parallax, because now I know. I looked it up. Iria Zero, the animation, which is one of the like coolest animes of its time, was 29, almost 30 years ago. Thank you. That's
You're
what
welcome.
I needed in my night.
You're welcome.
I needed
Hey,
to suffer.
Hey, Squick, how long ago was Cowboy Bebop originally released for
Like, at least 20 minutes?
Hey, Iden, how long ago was Cowboy Bebop released?
I don't know because I have a guilty confession. I never watched it.
Oh, don't worry. House of Cards has neither, and he's actively against it.
Well, have you ever wanted to watch a bunch of space morons be really bad at their job? Have I got a show for you?
Hey, stop talking about us that way.
Rail, I don't know about Cowboy Bebop, but I will say Bachano is fucking excellent.
You dare
Also-
refuse my Bachano?
Oh my god.
Nice.
Also, to note, Bachano, if you watch it and are a, old world dark nerd like I stylize myself as, play Spot the Clan for all of the main characters. It is a disturbingly accurate fit.
Is Bachano just like an Italian soup?
Yes.
Because it sounds like an Italian
It's a soup made with bacon.
Bachano. It sounds like Italy's version of Chef Boyardee.
Oh my god, you're
Well,
right.
I suppose to be fair, Chef Boyardee is certainly not Italy's version of Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, no, that's like Chef Boyardee. That's American garbage. Here we have Bachano.
I'm still shocked to learn that Chef Boyardee was a dude. This is like learning Duncan Hines was a dude that existed.
Oh yeah,
Chef
that's the
Boyardee
guy
is what you
who,
want to do if
announces
you
the
want
mech
to.
fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
Chef Boyardee is what you do if you want to poison an Italian.
It's like garlic to vampires. No,
Exactly.
do not to be given me this Chef Boyardee.
Wait, no, that makes perfect sense. Chef Boyardee is the creation of an Italian vampire unable to process garlic.
I have a way to respond to this. I
Is
hope
it
everybody's-
screaming?
No, it's this. This is the only thing I have to do.
I will only tell you this once.
What? What are you going to tell me once?
I was making a reference.
No, I need to know.
Carry on.
What are you going to tell me?
Well,
I need to know.
I don't know.
I need to know.
I'm confused.
Damn it, Grandpa Buff, tell me.
I mean, so to note, I'm gonna just then feed off of what Bully Snake is saying. Yeah, Bachano translates to something like ruckus or racket. The flying pussyfoot is basically a train named the Flying Fuck.
Oh, no, the flying pussyfoot is the train that's going by outside Squick's house.
Also
Toot
true.
toot.
Toot,
no,
motherfucker.
It gets worse because I believe that line is called the sounder.
Oh God, no!
I
Why?
am not okay with this.
Hey, guys.
I shriveled a moment just hearing that.
Well, that's going to be a problem because that train is not small.
Nope, I don't like that.
So I do want to point out we are 5 minutes past the top of the hour.
That's
I
fair,
can't tell
yes.
time.
It could be worse, though. I mean, is the sounder better or worse than the South Lake Union Transit rail, which, of course, goes by its acronym?
Oh, no, it is definitely worse than the slut.
So, rail, it You're right. It is Prohibition gangsters in New York, like a Tarantino film. I would argue it's Vampire the Masquerade: The Gangster Years, just because you can definitely see what clan each person is.
I'm sorry,
And
Dux.
considering all the
Dux, are you playing the bass and the kazoo at the same time?
quack quack fucko.
I believe it's time to get everybody and their stuff together and do this thing.
Wait. We got to
there's a
start at the
thing?
beginning here.
There's a thing. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on.
Grandpa Buff, just remember the time that you launched 20 cruise missiles each into Iraq in 1991. It'll be fine.
Oh, you played EDF too?
No, I played DEF CON and I made Europe go away.
Oh, you played EDF
King.
too?
Fuck you, King George. I don't want Texas.
Okay, folks, unfortunately it is at the end of our time slot, and I do still have to get up and go to work tomorrow, which I don't
But why,
particularly
though?
want to do, but here we are. So,
Frank, can I have my hands back?
No, Frank, don't give them back. So here's where
I
we
need
got
them.
tonight. We've got the start on 2 Comguard mechs there. So that's my Thug, that's my Ost Scout, and that's my Albatross that is in process of being a Knight of the Inner Sphere, and then we've got at least some blue down on Deckard. So, we will see where things go from here. That has, Das Gruben, you don't have to go to bed, but you can't stay here.
Closing time.
Time for you to get us demonetized on YouTube archives.
Closing time. You don't have to go. Wait, I lost
Why
it.
are you so long?
Because noodle.
That said,
Long.
everybody,
That's what she said.
we
You are the
have been the
fanciest
Chuckle
pasta.
Fucks of the Black Pants Legion. Thank you for being here with us tonight. You've made some poor decisions in your life, and this is certainly one of them.
We're the Special
Fancy
Needs Brigade.
pasta.
We are
Fancy
the BPL
pasta.
Special Forces. So,
I'm special.
Aiden,
Oh,
thanks
no,
for
he
being
found
here
reverse.
with us tonight.
Thank you for having me, guys. It was unexpected, and I
It was
greatly
certainly an
appreciate it.
experience you've had.
It is. It very much is.
Hey, and thank you so much, Uprising 2123.
And also, Night Owl again.
Jesus, Knight.
Frank, those are my pants. You can't have them.
Okay, we're gonna go out on that.
Oh my god, I almost spit took right there. Fuck.